The quiet courage of Kate. Sometimes the smallest choices become the turning points of a life. This is the story of Kate, a quiet librarian in a small lakeside town who learned to turn fear into momentum. Kate loved books more than anything. She knew the smell of old paper like a friend's voice, and could spend hours rearranging shelves, so a stranger might stumble on exactly the story they needed. But when the library announced it would close unless someone could raise funds and reimagine its role in the community, Kate froze. She had never spoken at a meeting, never led a project. The idea of asking for money felt like asking strangers to trust her with their lives. For 3 nights, Kate sat by her window, watching the lake darken, unable to look away from the thought of losing this place. She thought of the children who came for story hour, their laughter filling the quiet rooms. She pictured the elderly man who read the newspaper every morning, always in the same chair. When she imagined the library gone, a hollow ache settled in her chest. Hope begins to rise. Then she remembered a line from a book she loved. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision that something else is more important. The words became a small, stubborn flame. Kate decided to start with one tiny step. She wrote a short note to the town newsletter, choosing each word with quiet intention. She didn't ask for money. She asked for stories, memories of why the library mattered. The responses surprised her. They arrived slowly, then all at once. A teenager wrote about a book that changed her future. A retired teacher shared the first time she read aloud to a class. The elderly man offered to organize a weekly discussion group. Kate felt courage growing. She organized a community meeting, her hands trembling as she prepared to speak. Kate read the letters aloud. Her voice shook at first, but people listened. They began to speak. Ideas flowed. Book fairs, school partnerships, a volunteer-run cafe. Kate learned that leadership wasn't about being loud, but about making space for others. Fundraising began slowly. A local artist donated prints for auction. A baker offered to run the cafe for a month. The town's small businesses pledged matching donations. When a grant required a project leader, Kate applied, not because she felt ready, but because the library needed someone to try. She wrote about fear and hope, about letters received and plans shaped together. The grant committee awarded the funds. The library didn't change overnight. There were delays, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Each time, Kate asked for one small thing. The community responded. People responded because Kate had shown them that their small contributions mattered. 2 years later, the library reopened with a bright new children's corner, a community kitchen for workshops, and a schedule full of events. Kate, who had once been terrified of speaking in public, now stood at the front of the library and listened as others shared their ideas. She still felt fear sometimes, but it no longer stopped her. She had learned that courage grows when you act despite fear.
Here are the key lessons from this story. Start with one small step. Momentum builds from tiny, consistent actions. Share your intention with one person who cares. Invite them to support or hold you accountable. Lead by making space. Leadership often means listening and organizing, not commanding. Treat setbacks as data. Each problem reveals what to change next. Courage is a practice. It grows when you choose purpose over comfort. Final note: progress rarely looks like a straight line. It looks like a series of imperfect attempts, small acts of courage, and the quiet generosity of others. Keep taking the next small step. It will add up. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.